Namaskar and welcome to Samarpan se moksh. In this video, you will learn about diagram of Shriyantra, which is the most complex and sacred symbol that originated from the Vedic traditions of India and has been used for centuries in the spiritual traditions. Shri means splendid, prosperity, and Yantra means a mystical instrument or a diagram. Thus, Shri Yantra is a powerful tool for attracting abundance, spiritual energy into one's life. It also explains the evolution of universe. It is worshipped by both yogi to attain moksh and by householder for wealth. I am thankful to all those who will see this video till the end, as they are one in millions who want to know the mysteries of Sri Yantra, the most complicated yantra. Sri Yantra is abode of Supreme Goddess, the Divine Mother, and of all her emanations, powers, and personality. Now these powers, personalities have a different function to perform and has a different and a distinct place in the hierarchy. These are posted in the different places in the rising tier of the consciousness in the pyramidal structure of Meru. So when an aspirant praise Shri Yantra or praise in Srividya, then these powers, these emanations, they help him to enlarge his existence so that he may finally perceive the source from which they all have emanated. Radiating from her, they also converge to her. But before diving into the mysteries of Sri Yantra, I would like to say thanks to Universe for giving me a chance to make this video. Sriyantra is a symbolically, it represents the man and the cosmos. It is also known as a Shri Chakra and it is called the mother of yantras because it contains and sustains all other chakras. Now the structure of Sri Yantra is described by Adi Shankara in Saundarya Lahari. It is a lengthy poem which praises the great goddess whose dwelling place is Shri Yantra. Shriyantra adheres to golden ratio. Golden ratio is a ratio which governs the growth patterns in nature, such as sunflower, pine cones, in shells, the arrangement of leaves. It is also visible in the weather patterns like hurricanes, cyclones, in the starfish arms, and even in the galaxies. Relationship between the intersecting triangle adhere to this ratio, and this represents the connection of Shri Yantra with the cosmic order. This is also known as a matrika chakra. We know that the alphabets, they are the building, they build language, they create words, they are like little mothers, and these are called matrikas, and they give birth to all what is written and what is spoken. So these letters or represent sound form of Shakti. And in Shriyantra, we have vowels, all consonants and syllables in different avarans, meaning that every mantra and every sound which is in the cosmos arises from the Shriyantra. Shriyantra is also known as a navyonichakra. This is because there is a predominance of 9 in Shriyantra. Now there are 9 avarans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And these 9 avarans, they represent 9 stages which one has to cross in a spiritual journey to unite with divine. And each chakra, there are 9 chakras, 9 chakreshwaris. Each chakra, it has its own color, deity, chakreshwari and yogini. The every triangle of Shri Yantra represents one bhoot. One bhoot means the bhoot which makes up the human body. So the 5 downward triangles which represent Shakti, they represent skin, blood, muscles, fat and bones. And the 4 upward triangle which represent Shiv element, they represent semen, marrow, vital breath and soul. Shri Yantra is in form of 4D, 3D, 2D and 1D. In the 4D presents a very beautiful picture of Divine Mother, Shri Lalithatripursundari. And in the 3D form, it is in the form of Meru. In the 3D form, the different chakras are at the different level. They are rising like a pyramid. And at the top of the pyramid is Bindu. This is the 2D form, which is a flat form. And when the yogi is praying, Then in Dhyan, the Shri Chakra is in the 1D form. Everything about the goddess is 3 or multiple of 3. Tripura Devi herself is threefold. She is Trividha Bala as a young one, Tripurasundari, the beautiful one, and Tripura Bhairavi, the terrific one. Shriyantra is made up of 9 triangles. It is also known as a yantra of 9 triangles. In this, we will find there are 5 triangles which face downward and 4 triangles which face upward. Now, these 5 triangles which face downward, they are known as a Shakti triangle. They represent water element and they represent feminine element. These are known as Shiva Yuvatis. And these 4 triangle which face upward, they represent fire element, male element, and they represent Shiva. And these are known as Shri Kantas. Now the upward and downward triangles, they symbolize the repeating circle of death and birth. That is the spirit into matter and matter into the spirit. These 9 intersecting triangles, they make 43 triangles. And these are organized in the concentric circles and they all radiate from the single point which is called Bindu. I'm going to tell you the importance of the triangle in the Shriyantra. In the triangle, this consists of 3 straight lines which can enclose a space. So it is believed that the triangle is a first form to emerge from chaos and to create order or the structure. Now, this triangle also follows a triple principle of creation, preservation, and dissolution. It also follows the 3 gunas, that is Sattva gun, Rajas gun, and the Tamas gun. It also shows Trinity, that is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. In Shriyantra, principle of 3 and 9 is repeated many times. Now I'm going to tell you the importance of a symbol circle in yantra. Now the circle, it represents continuity. There is no end and there is no beginning, and all the points in the circle are equidistant from the center. The circle also represents the cycles in the nature, like day and night cycle, season cycle, water cycle, harvest cycle, and cycle of death and birth. Now we will learn about the 9 chakras of the Shriyantra, starting from the outermost boundary to the Bindu. The first chakra is known as Trailok Mohan Chakra. It is also called the enchanter of 3 worlds. The outermost boundary of Shri Chakra, it is in the form of a square. Now these are 3 squares, one inside the other. These squares, they have 4 openings on the 4 sides. These 4 openings, they represent 4 portals and also the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Now they also represent dharam, earth, calm, and moksh. There are 6 more directions, one above, one at the bottom, and one direction where the lines of the square meet. This is called Bhupura, and the chakra is known as the Trailok Mohan Chakra. Now, Bhupura is made up of 2 words in Sanskrit, which is Bhu and Pura. Bhu means earth and Pura means realm. So, it is an earthly plane in which we live, experience, and evolve. And this gives base to Shriyantra. On the outermost line, there are 10 Siddhi Devis. In the middle line, there are 8 Matrika Devis. And in the innermost line, there are 10 Mudra Devis. Now, there is one Chakreshwari. The name of the Chakreshwari is Tripura, and the Yogini is a Pragat Yogini. After this, we will learn about these 3 concentric circles. These 3 concentric circles, they represent the dominance of triad. They represent the three layers of skin in our body, that is ectoderm, endoderm, mesoderm. The 3 tenses, that is past, present, and future. 3 gunas, that is rajas, tamas, and sattva. Trinity, that is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Then 3 level of existence, that is a physical level, mental, and spiritual level. And 3 states of awakening, that is a Jagrat state when one is awake, the Swapan state when one is dreaming, and Susupti when one is sleeping. After this girdle, there are two more concentric circles. These circles have 24 petals. Now the outer circle, it has 16 petals, and the innermost circle has 8 petals. The second chakra has 16 petals. It is also called as Sarva Asha Paripurak Chakra, or fulfiller of desire, or so does Dal Padma. They represent five karmendriyas, five gyanendriyas, five elements, and one mind to integrate everything. Now, these five gyanendriyas are ears, skin, eyes, tongue, nose, and five karmendriyas are mouth, feet, hand, arm, and genitals. And the elements are air, water, fire, earth, and space. Now, these 16 petals at the cosmic level, they represent 16 phases or 16 colors of moon. But to human eye, the 15 colors are visible. These colors, these 16 colors are Amrit, Manda, Pushp, Pushti, Tushti, Rati, Dhriti, Shashni, Chandrika, Kanti, Jyotsna, Shri, Preeti, Angada, Poon, and Poonamrit. These kalas are ruled by 16 Nitya Devis. These are called Shodas Nityas. Now, out of these, the one kala is ruled by Tripurasundari Devi Parashakti herself. And this kala is not visible to us. It is only visible to yogis. And that is why we see 15 phases of moon or 15 kalas of moon which are ruled by other nityas. The 16 devis of second chakra or second avaran are mentioned above. Now the Chakreshwari of this circle is Tripureshwari, and the Yogini is called the Gupta Yogini or the secret Yogini. In this 16 petals, they also represent the 16 human emotions, which are desire, intellect, ego, sound, touch, form, taste, smell, mind, fortitude, memory, name, seed, soul, immorality, and body. Third chakra, inner circle of 8 lotus petals. This is also called as a Sarv Sang Shobhan Chakra, Ashtadal Padma, and the agitator of all. Now, these 8 petals, they represent 8 divinities which are associated with the urges independent of the physical body. And these are speaking, taking, going, excreting, enjoying, rejecting, accepting, and ignoring. In many texts, these 8 petals are not represented as the lotus petals, but they are shown as the hood of the serpent. That is 8 hoods, which represent the 8 problems which one faces after the fulfillment of the desire. The chakra before this is a Sarv Asha Paripurak Chakra, which means a fulfiller of desire. So once all the desires are fulfilled, the problems arise after that, because the fulfillment of the desire is not permanent. Desires are purely sensory. Once they get their desired fulfilled, then they run after the second desire, then third desire. So, and this is the biggest obstacle in the spiritual progress of a person, because person is always busy in the cycle of satisfying desires one after the other. This third avaran, it tells us that one has to learn the art of renunciation to move to the deeper levels of Shri Chakra. The 8 devis which rule the third chakra are mentioned above. They sit in these 8 petals. And the Chakreshwari is Tripurasundari, and Yogini is Gupta Yogini. When the limitations of the physical body and its attractions, which are represented by these 2 rings, have overcome, the sadhak moves to the inner cycles. Fourth chakra, it is known as a Chaturdash Trikon. It is formed by the outer 14 triangles. It is also known as a Sarv Saubhagyadayak Chakra. the giver of all auspiciousness, or the fourth avaran. It is made up of 14 triangles. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. These 14 triangles, they represent 14 important nadis and or channels that carry life force or pran. These 14 nadis are Ida, Pingla, Sushma, Gandhari, Hastjiva, Pusha, Yashaswani, Alambhusha, Kuhu, Shankni, Saraswati, Payaswani, Varuna, and Vishvodhara. And this 14 triangles also represent seven worlds, the seven higher worlds and the seven lower worlds. The seven higher worlds are Bhu, Bhuv, Savlok, Mahalok, Janlok, Taplok, and Satyalok. And the seven lower worlds are Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, and Patal. The 14 devis of fourth chakra or Chaturdash Trikon are mentioned above. The Chakreshwari of this chakra is Tripurvasini and Yogini is Sampradaya Yogini. Thank you for watching this video till the end. For the next avarans, kindly watch Shriyantra Part 2. May God help you in completing your soul journey. Thank you very much.